starting to get warm. Boost of energy. 30k, that's where it starts, they say. Alright, that's 1.5 kilometers of warm-up done, light warm-up. I couldn't do much more. Now entering the corrals. It's gonna be rather warm, so we'll have to deal with that. Rather sunny too. There's a huge park in Valencia with plenty of kilometers to warm up. The issue is it's a bit complicated to reach the start line, and there are so many people that it becomes rather impossible to warm up properly. Yet the pavement is very wide, so that's great. Arriba! Arriba!
And off we go, ready to enjoy it for hopefully less than 3.5 hours.
A bit hectic at the start. It seems okay now. Kilometer 1, 4:55. Still very crowded. 4:53, kilometer 2. Trying to relax. My heart rate is a little bit too high.
Robbie, vamos rápido.
Still jammed.
Oops, I almost caused an accident here by waving my friends and not looking ahead of me. Sorry about that, I won't do it again.
Kilometer 7. Luckily there's some shade, but it's starting to get warm.
By the way, it's also easy to throw the bottle on the side of the road where people collect them, so the road remains rather clean and dry, as opposed to other races where they give cups that very quickly cover the road and it quickly becomes very wet. Okay, these are electrolytes in powder form. It's not that easy to get them out of the sachet and then to swallow, but it's the best I've found, and in any case it's very important to get electrolytes in a marathon, especially in a hot and humid one.
And electrolytes at kilometer 14. So far so good. Now just repeat that 2 more times and that's it.
Okay, I'm reaching the half marathon here. I'm feeling rather comfortable. I'm still on target for like 3 hours and 28 or so, and I'm hoping to be able to accelerate in the second half, so perhaps 3:27.
Half marathon, 1 hour 44, I believe. Let's go. Boost of energy.
¡Hombre! ¿Qué pasa?
$26K in. Slowing down.
Here I wanted to film my stride at 27k, but unfortunately I pointed the camera to the wrong direction. I believe it was still more or less acceptable, but indeed I slowed down from 22 to 35 more or less. Partly because it was slightly uphill, there was also light headwinds, and most of this section was also very exposed to the sun. So we're back in the very center of the city. You can see some Christmas decoration. From halfway onwards I've been seeing many people stopping on the side of the road, and it's very tempting to do the same, but I continue running. I try to motivate myself. My pace is still acceptable for a BQ sub 3:30.
30k, that's where it starts, they say. Oof.
Okay, I've now shortened my stride. There's not much flying time. The foot movement is much closer to the ground. My legs are hurting a lot, but yeah, I'm not the only one.
38. There's about 300 meters of GPS drift. I'm not gonna get under 330 today. I've slowed down significantly. It's hurting a lot. My hamstrings are cramping, like, you know, in the inner side of the leg. I just cannot run. And now my quads are also cramping. 3 kilometers to go. Not sure. A lot of pain now. It's hurting so much. I'm just trying to get to the finish line. I'm sure if I stop it will be worse.
Yeah, just dragging my feet, trying to survive. That's definitely not the marathon finish I was expecting.
This little down slope is hurting even more.
Desde Marruecos, welcome to you, my friends. Valencia Marathon. You now have a huge Valencia Marathon.
That hurts so much. Well, at least I'm happy I finished. I was probably a bit too warm today, but that's not an excuse. I've been training in the heat pretty much all year long, so I guess my limiting factor has been lack of muscular conditioning. I've not been going to the gym for the last year, more or less. So yeah, I should return to the gym. Did I hit the wall? I don't think so. That was not the wall, it was just my muscles cramping. I was aerobically feeling good, but I just couldn't push. So, no PB, no BQ. Try again next time. Yeah, it was going well and I was feeling good until halfway. And then after that, I started to feel fatigue. I knew that the course was not really favorable, a little bit slightly uphill, a little bit of headwind and so on between kilometer, let's say 23 and 35. So I was accepting that I was slowing down a little bit, but in fact I slowed down too much and then started to cramp, 35 or so, pretty badly. I did take all the gels every 5 kilometers, or every 25 minutes, 30 grams of carb, so that's about 70 grams of carbs per hour. That's okay, no issue with that. Also took 3 sachets of electrolytes, so should be good. But yeah.
Enhorabuena.
Muchas gracias.
Enhorabuena.
That's a well-deserved one. El ambiente. Slow march of the marathon finisher. Okay, let me get my medal engraved. I paid for it anyway. Okay, let's check what's in the bag. So we've got kaki, more kaki, energy bar, R8, the banana. That's it. Not bad. Really looks like summer. Okay, next morning I can barely walk because of all the damage I caused to the muscles yesterday. I still believe it's a good idea to walk and get some oxygen in the muscles. So I won't lie to you, I was a bit disappointed yesterday, but after reflection I think there are some reasons to be proud. Of course, completing the marathon as such is a feat that you should be proud of. Of course I should be proud of the training I put in, but beyond that I'm happy that I had the mental toughness to continue pushing until the end, even when I was under a lot of pain and I was seeing all my BQ and PB options vanish. I mean, compared to what happened just a month ago in a half marathon where I stopped for no real reason, I mean, it's much better. Also, according to the data, my stride yesterday was about 5 or 6 centimeters, that's 2 inches longer than it was last year. So that's great, that's actually quite a lot, and that's a confirmation that the work I've been putting in to improve my stride is actually paying off. I'm glad that I didn't pay too much attention to my heart rate. It was theoretically much too high, like in zone 4 the whole time. I mean, in other occasions I would have thought that it was not my day and I would have
slowed down drastically and basically thrown the race away from very early stages. So that's a confirmation that I can run for over 3 hours at a heart rate that was supposed to be close to my threshold heart rate. So it probably means my LT1 or aerobic threshold is much higher than what I thought it was. So that's great. And I'm proud that I executed perfectly on the gels, electrolytes and hydration strategy. I was really spot on. I drank a lot of water, so there was no issue. And I'm also proud of the spacing strategy, which I think was totally correct, and how I did not try to weave around all the people and didn't push more than I should, and how I didn't get obsessed about the pace, and I even let go a little bit between kilometers 22 and 35 in the hardest part of the course, because I knew that after that it was slightly downhill. Unfortunately, I was not able to reap the benefits of that, but still I believe it was a good strategy. Now, the fact that all my muscles collapsed in a race was not great, but on the other hand, that means I pushed my limits, and therefore if I'm able to recover properly in the coming days, then they should come back stronger, and that is great. Okay, I think I'm gonna make a deeper analysis video because there's much more to say. But in the meantime, of course, if you run around, remember to look around. See you next time.